Now to Afghanistan, where one group says hundreds of people, including Americans, are set to fly out of that country, but the Taliban is blocking those flights from leaving. ABC's Alex Perche gives us an update from Washington.
Today, the Taliban claiming victory and total control of Afghanistan. They say they've taken the last rebel stronghold to the north of Kabul. The fighting group there, which calls itself the National Resistance Front, denies the claim. But the Taliban have been posting celebrations on social media, which they say show them in control. If true, it's the first time that area, long resistant to Taliban control, has fallen. Elsewhere, resistance continues. A small group of Afghan women protested near the presidential palace in Kabul on Friday, demanding equal rights from the Taliban and meeting a violent response. Meanwhile, the race to evacuate for those still in the country continues. The State Department saying 4 American citizens safely evacuated from Afghanistan across the land border. The U.S. facilitated the journey, the first of its kind. The Taliban aware of their transit but did not block them. But at the North Afghanistan airport.
Well, it's grim, quite candidly. They were in good spirits when they went up there a couple of days ago. But now, like I said, they have had to switch locations because they were in danger.
Paul Stern, who works for a U.S.-based charity which focuses on the empowerment of women, is trying to get Afghan girls out of the country. These satellite photos reportedly showing chartered planes waiting to take off, but being blocked by the Taliban. ABC learning that there are Americans in the group, but the State Department would not confirm that, saying, "We do not have personnel on the ground. We do not have air assets in the country." The White House now saying there are about 100 Americans still in the country trying to evacuate. Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrived in Qatar this evening to thank the country for its role in evacuations. General Mark Milley warned that Afghanistan could soon fall into civil war. Alex Perche, ABC News, Washington.